Hello, my friends, and welcome back to a new Realm News Flash, number 38 to be exact. I'm your host, the Dark Lord, the one who puts the real in Realm and expands your mind one block at a time. If you are here for Minecraft-related news, then you came to the right place. Today I have a news story for you that may be considered to be more of an opinion piece or theory. As you have read, the episode titled Happy Ghasts and Hidden Agendas, the Minecraft movie connection. It's more of a theory for Microsoft to boost sales, which is normal for a business, but I see this as being a threat towards the game we all love, Minecraft. I'm not a progenitor against business making money, but I am against monolithic corporations having their finger on creative endeavors. I am okay with them funding projects, but they should stay out of the studio and let artists be artists. Perhaps I'm wrong here when it comes to my theory of Microsoft. I want to keep on saying Minecraft, but Microsoft interfering with Mojang's creative process, but I think it's evident with the Chase the Skies drop in a Minecraft movie. With that said, let's start the show. Today, as I read this script, it is 6:41 p.m. on June 22nd, 2025. Or if you are not a Patreon, Copper Tier member, or above, it is Tuesday, June 24th. Realm News has been around now for over a year and a half and has reported on its share of updates and drops. So, what I'm about to say, I say with a large grain of salt. I'm going to present you a theory that seems plausible and, if true, would result in the diminishing of artistic value in Minecraft, or my opinion. However, Mojang has always appeared to have full control of Minecraft and its artistic expression without apparent corporate overreach until this drop. This drop, the Chase the Skies, was put forth into Minecraft where we see a Minecraft movie's elements spill out into the game. Two examples of this are a new painting titled Dennis and the Happy Ghasts. Before we move on, I would like to present a small timeline to better understand these events. In August of 2024, last year, my brother and I sat down and made an opinion piece over the first A Minecraft movie trailer. It had been announced prior to the release of the trailer that a movie was in the works, but that was the first report I made on it. As I have mentioned, the new drop format was implemented back on September 28th, 2024, with the announcement of the creaking, which would take form as the first drop called The Garden Awakens. A Minecraft movie officially released worldwide on April 4th, 2025, days after the March 25th, 2025 Minecraft Live Spring event, where they made it into a huge A Minecraft movie promotional. Realm News reported on all of this. Fast forward a few months later after the movie's release date, and it's on digital streaming. According to Forbes.com article titled A Minecraft Movie Arrives on Digital Streaming This Week by Tim Lammers, says that it became available for digital streaming on May 13th for $24.99. Since then, we have received Chase the Skies, which released fully on Bedrock with the Happy Ghasts and vibrant visuals being the two main components to the drop on June 17th, 2025. Just 4 days later, on June 21st, a Minecraft movie was released for streaming on HBO Max with a subscription. Now that we have the timeline down, let me tell you my theory that I have between a Minecraft movie and Chase the Skies. I believe Chase the Skies drop in Minecraft, released before the A Minecraft movie premiere, is seen as a corporate move by Microsoft. The update featuring new elements from the movie is believed to be a marketing strategy to boost Xbox sales and promote related merchandise and services. And I should say, I'm the one that is in believing that it's a marketing strategy to boost Xbox sales and promote related merchandise and services. Again, this may seem normal for a business to want to increase revenue, and that's fine. My problem is when corporate marketing influences art because corporations know nothing about art and video games are art. I know that sounds like a general overview and assessment of corporations, but come on. When has a corporation ever really done anything creative besides trying to gain a dollar? I'm sorry. The Chase the Skies drop is the third official drop in the new drop format that was announced on September 28th, 2024, Minecraft's live event. However, I see this third drop, the Chase the Skies, as the most corporately organized drop or update that has ever entered the game. Why? Well, proof is in the pudding. We didn't see the merchandise in the form of creakings, eye blossom flowers, or anything tied to the Garden Awakens drop. There wasn't merchandise in the form of the breeze, copper bulbs, or anything from the trial chambers, which was the last official update ever. And there surely wasn't any merch from the spring drop this year. Have you seen any cow variant toys or firefly bushes? I didn't think so. I mentioned earlier about the new painting made by artist Sarah Boving, who also released a few paintings along with Christopher Zetterstrand's 15 paintings that were released last year in celebration of Minecraft's 15th anniversary. Well, Boving created a painting called Dennis that first appeared in the A Minecraft movie. Jack Black portrayed Steve in the film, and the painting was featured in Steve's safe house, fort, or whatever you want to call it. Dennis is the name of Jack Black's pet wolf. Also, in the film, we see for the first time Ghasts from the Nether being used by piglins in the overworld as attack vehicles used in the same fashion as blimps. They had harnesses on, which I believe is also reflected in the Chase the Skies drop in the form of the new lead mechanics, Happy Ghasts harness, and the saddle that is now craftable. I believe that they just went ahead and revamped the lead because that ties into the Happy Ghasts being able to pick up boats and mobs and all that other good stuff. The saddle's in the transportation category, so Mojang went ahead and made it craftable. Finally, since it was on the topic of transportation and probably was rather easy upgrade to make and made the community happy. This all ties into their marketing strategies. Microsoft is employing a multifaceted marketing strategy to enhance its business model and revenue by releasing Chase the Skies 4 days before the streaming release of a Minecraft movie on HBO Max. The strategic move coincides with a series of tweets promoting merchandise related to Chase the Skies that I would like to explore further. And again, folks, this is all my opinion, but this is what I'm about to announce is real merch. Minecraft merchandise is not a surprise, and it is expected from the most popular game on the planet. However, I do think it is rather odd to see suddenly a drop to become the focal point of action toys. On June 19th, 2025, Minecraft on Twitter, now X, tweeted, quote, "The Happy Ghasts is soaring beyond the game with new at U2's collectibles, just in time for our Chase the Skies game drop. Jump into Minecraft to raise your own dried ghasts, unlock vibrant visuals on compatible Bedrock devices, and experience the overworld like never before. And now, bring the adventure in real life with the latest U2's figures. Oh, and don't forget to check out the new U2's Chicken Jockey 2. Shop now at," then it provides the link to U2's. End quote. I went to the U2 site to see what the buzz was all about. It appears that these are plastic collectibles that are each about 4.5 inches tall that you can pre-order for $29.99 and will be available right in time for Christmas this year between the dates December 1st and December 31st, the whole month of December. These iconic toys take the shape of famous characters that became famous memes thanks to director Jared Hess's vision of a Minecraft movie, such as the now infamous Chicken Jockey that literally led to movie patrons bringing in live chickens and literally laying waste to movie theaters across the globe. I tell you all this about the merchandise and the ramifications that the movie had during its time in theaters to emphasize that Microsoft is taking advantage of this phenomenally popular movie. Again, this is not a bad thing in itself until it spills into Minecraft Vanilla. A day prior to this tweet, Minecraft made a tweet on June 18th that was a giveaway. They announced, quote, "The Chase the Skies drop is here. To celebrate, we are giving away 10 travel-themed prize packs so you can adventure in style this summer. Relax in a custom Minecraft hammock, curl up with an exclusive Chase the Skies blanket, or get away from it all with a deluxe weekender bag and more," end quote. I actually entered this because who doesn't like free merch, right? So yes, I fed into it. But this just shows how heavily they are focused on this particular drop. We didn't see this type of motivation from Mojang's marketing department on the other drops or updates that Realm News has previously covered. I would like to now move on to my next point of why vibrant visuals were forced so early and adamantly on Minecraft. The vibrant visuals were not just a visual overhaul aimed at enhancing the graphics and gaming experience of Minecraft. I believe it was also a strategic move by Microsoft to outmaneuver other gaming devices that are deemed technologically inadequate to handle the new graphics, ultimately boosting sales of the Xbox Series consoles that have been performing horribly in sales the past few years. According to an article found at IGN.com, titled "Minecraft Vibrant Visuals Update finally gives Mojang's game a long-awaited visual overhaul, but only on compatible devices," by Tom Phillips and published on June 17th, 2025. The vibrant visuals that were part of the Chase the Skies is an amazing overhaul and improvement to the pixelated Minecraft universe. Well, that's true if you have the appropriate equipment to run this graphically intensive upgrade. If I may quote the article, quote, "If you play Minecraft on an older console such as PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, or if you play on an older Android phone, you'll need to manually switch on the vibrant visuals option via the game's video settings menu." Mojang warns that, quote, "performance may degrade for these devices," quote, end quote. As you have already heard me say on Realm News' opinion piece over the Chase the Skies released on June 18th, then you know that I was not impressed with how my PS4 handled the newly improved graphics. Not only was it extremely foggy and all the torches and other light sources had a halo effect, I described them as an astigmatism, but yeah, halo effect around them, but I could physically hear my console straining itself to keep up with the graphics that I was trying to render. The fan was in overdrive. I could see the evidence of them saying, quote unquote, "performance may degrade for these devices." In fact, I have a quote from Minecraft.net that offers their own caveat at the bottom of the article. Quote, "Vibrant visuals graphics upgrade is currently only available for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Supported devices for vibrant visuals include Xbox Series X/S, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Android, iOS, and PC." End quote. No, sorry, not end quote. I don't know what I'm saying. Android, Adreno 640, Mali or G68, Mali G77, or Xclipse 530 or higher. iOS A12 or M1 or higher. PC running Minecraft on a DX12. To switch to vibrant visuals on Xbox One, Xbox One S, PlayStation 4, and some Android devices, players need to select vibrant visuals in the video menu using the graphics mode dropdown. Performance may degrade for these devices, end quote. And there you have it. It's interesting that they even included the PS4 or Xbox One in this list of compatible devices. They should have had an asterisk that stated barely operable or something along those lines for the sake of partial transparency, because degrade is an understatement. Now, I mentioned that Chase the Skies as part of my theory that Microsoft is trying to boost revenue. Well, I see this as the sunsetting of old devices as proof of this. Mojang has made it clear that this is the direction that Minecraft's visuals are headed and where they're going forward. And I do not blame progression, and I understand that technology fades out over time. My problem is that I should have just been that should have just been stated that nothing else can operate these new visuals unless it's a PS5, Xbox Series, PC, or a newer smartphone. I think this was a cop-out because they didn't want to directly alienate people and deal with the negative PR in a time of high inflation, disrupted supply chains, and an unreliable global economy right now. Another point that I want to make from a business sense is that this will also be a huge boost in revenue for Microsoft from Minecraft's marketplace, which is only accessible through Bedrock. Vibrant visuals, if you are unaware, is only available to Bedrock players, which once again creates a huge parity issue that hasn't been seen since the bundle debacle that lasted for 4 years, ending in September of 2024. Vibrant visuals to me was another marketing scheme to bolster revenues on the marketplace and to convert people over to Bedrock. Why would vibrant visuals help increase revenue on the Minecraft marketplace, you may be asking yourself? Well, for several reasons. The cosmetic upgrade that the vibrant visuals bring will allow content creators on the marketplace entirely new creative opportunities in the form of add-ons, skins, and persona items. Again, I am all for new graphics and visualizations, but please, for the sake of transparency, just be upfront with it. I paid money for the PlayStation Plus subscriptions just so I could experience the vibrant visuals. Instead, I was utterly disappointed in the experience. I know that I wasn't the only one upset with the results, and I will get to the poll and comments in a moment. Another reason why I believe that this was a marketing ploy and a push to force people to buy more of the newest Xbox Series consoles is from an article that states how poorly Xbox sales have been in the past couple years. According to Forbes.com article titled Microsoft's Xbox Sinks as AI Soars by Chris Morris on April 26, 2024, says that Microsoft surpassed analyst expectations in earnings and revenue, although Xbox hardware sales declined. Xbox hardware revenue decreased by 31% in 2023 due to lower sales, reflecting a trend in the gaming industry. Conversely, Xbox content and service revenue rose by 62%, driven by the Activision Blizzard acquisition and expansion into game streaming. Analysts estimate that approximately 25 million Xbox Series X and Series S units have been sold. 25 million is a poor number, if you're wondering. According to another article found at Forbes.com titled, Microsoft Exec admits the console wars are over. We lost the worst generation to lose, by Christiaan Hetzner, says, and published on May 5th, 2023, says, quote, Microsoft conceded defeat in the high-stakes video game console wars for the first time, admitting on Thursday, May 4th, 2023, it will never be able to catch up to Sony and Nintendo, end quote. I found this article and statement to be interesting, and I believe this set in motion a series of decisions made by Microsoft that eventually led to vibrant visuals, Happy Ghasts, and Chase the Skies drop to be in conjunction with a Minecraft movie in order to make a ton of cash and to implement future marketing endeavors with movie sequels and possibly the Netflix Minecraft series. Think about it. If the movie can influence a new painting being added into vanilla along with flying gas, then why wouldn't the TV series that is being developed? And I just want to say, maybe this wasn't all planned out back in 2023, but I think this was all in conjunction, as I just said. Now, with that all said, I went ahead and conducted a poll over the Chase the Skies drop that I want to now read to you. On June 17th, the same day Chase the Skies drop released, I went ahead and made a poll asking the Minecraft community on Twitter, now X, do you like the Chase the Skies drop? Simple question, right? Well, it overall received 18 votes, which is rather low in comparison to my polls that I post on Reddit. But still enough to get a good sense of where the communal sentiment is with this drop. I listed off 4 options. Love it, it's okay, hate it, I don't care. The results were a little baffling. Only 50% of the votes said that they loved it, making that option the winner. This results in exactly 9 out of the 18 votes. Coming in second place with 33.33% of the votes is the It's Okay group. That's about 6 votes. 11.1% hate the new drop and 5.6% don't care. It's safer to say that this drop is more liked than it is disliked, and I am happy for that. Perhaps I, the host, the Dark Lord, is just being a curmudgeon over having an outdated console. But I don't think so. I just don't. My friend who goes by Razor on Twitter left this comment. Quote, "It's okay. Vibrant visuals need to be more polished. I rate this drop 7 out of 10, end quote. I said back, that is a great rating. Another friend I follow who goes by Jack on Twitter says, quote, "I'd say it's good, 8 out of 10. I prefer the other drops as a Java player. However, I think the drop system is clearly working in Mojang's favor. 1 year post-tricky trials," end quote. Post-tricky trials meaning it's been a year now since its release. And they provide another great rating for this drop. I'm truly happy to hear that people are getting enjoyment from this, but I just have a gut feeling that things are changing for the worse with this drop format. I used to be a proponent for this drop format, honestly, up until this drop. Maybe it just got to me, the vibrant visuals, and I can't play it with it. Maybe they just got to me that bad. I don't know. Let's hear a few comments from people who are not having a great time with this drop. A commenter who goes by at Microsoft Word 60 said on June 17th, quote, "Vibrant Visuals performance is worse than when it was when experimental. Currently unplayable due to running sub 60 FPS, frame per second, on Xbox Series X and massive hitching on mobile devices. These issues were not present pre-update. Experimental vibrant visuals," end quote. Next commenter named at Violet Vorx on June 18th said, quote, "Hope you continue to adjust vibrant visuals in future updates because it has some issues. The performance, rainy sky, and color grading aren't great," end quote. One last comment from at IBX Toycat on June 19th said, quote, "I am the one person in the entire Minecraft community who doesn't hate the way weather looks in vibrant visuals, it seems. Lots of VV issues. This one is one of the least egregious to people who enjoy seeing things though," end quote. They are referring to complaints made about clouds not moving and not changing along with weather patterns as they did before vibrant visuals. I am one of those people who dislike static cloud cover and clouds remaining the same during thunderstorms. It makes no sense to me. With that said, that wraps up my whole theory on Chase the Skies being a corporate ploy by Microsoft to increase revenue and console sales. I know that this was more opinion and theory today than anything else, but I do think that there is some validity behind all of what I stated in this episode. I am an American, so I was born in capitalism, and I am familiar with it when I see it. I also realize that American capitalism kills creativity, especially when it is controlled by a monolithic corporate giant like Microsoft. Sorry, Microsoft, nothing against you. Just big corporations don't have really the best rap. I think Microsoft and Mojang have a good relationship, or they have in the past, with Microsoft funding this once indie game. I think it is best if it remains this way, where Microsoft just throws money at them and stays out their way. Sit back and collect your paycheck and figure out other ways to boost revenue and save your failing Xbox console, I say. Perhaps I am completely wrong about all this. Perhaps I am a curmudgeon with an outdated system. But I am not the only one who can't play the latest drop fully, and that is one reason why I think this could have had more transparency when it came to vibrant visuals and hardware compatibility. Also, I don't feel like this drop was fully fleshed out nor ready to be released. It creates another parity issue as well. Overall, it led to a lackluster drop with only the Happy Ghasts, which I feel was influenced by the movie, as the only fun feature that we received. And that came with its own debate around the design, and after its release, a huge bug was found, which is if a Happy Ghast flies into a corner, it will die from health damage. So much for bunkers or other housing units where you want to store your Happy Ghasts. This hasn't been resolved since I have recorded this episode today. So this further proves that this was released just way too soon. With that said, I'd like to now move on to what Realm News is releasing this Thursday. This Thursday is the start of a two-part series here on Realm News. I have brought back Nightstake to talk about anthropology and theories. This part 1 episode is titled Minecraft Anthropology, Archaeology, and Theory Discussions with Nightstake. Quote, we dive into the mysteries of ancient structures with special guest Nightstake, explore the significance of pottery sherds from angler to blade, and uncover fascinating theories about the origins of desert pyramids, wells, ocean ruins, and trail ruins. We discuss intriguing Reddit theories about desert temples. Are they ancient graves, religious sites, or remnants of factional wars? Tune in to unravel the overworld's hidden past and the lore behind Minecraft's most enigmatic structures. End quote. I have a clip from that discussion that I would like to play. I want to ask, so what's your opinion on the potential Ankh symbol seen on the temple's tower facades? Do you think this is an intentional design hinting at deeper lore, or is it the knot of Isis as I suggested in my desert episode? What do you think that symbol is? Is it an Ankh symbol?
So I do think, yeah, it could very well be an Ankh, but at the same time, I don't think it holds any like sort of meaningful lore because the Desert Temple was one of the first structures added to Minecraft, like all the way back in 2012, and that was sort of back when they didn't have any direction they wanted to go with the lore. I mean, none of them could have expected like it was popular back then, but none of them could have expected the game to take off like it would have now. And
Yeah.
like they obviously didn't have those same parameters for the story. I don't think they even had any sort of story at that point. So they were just trying to make cool stuff that was unique to the game. So obviously they didn't just make like a straight normal pyramid. They added like other cool stuff to it, kind of making it look like a sphinx in the front with like the two tower kind of things.
I love depicting what the symbols on the desert pyramids mean. The etched in sandstone creeper faces and the Ankh symbols are very fascinating. Please write in and tell me your theories at bio.link/realmnews. I'd love to hear them. I look forward to seeing you all there. You won't want to miss what Nightstake has to say. They are a very knowledgeable player. I wish you all a great rest of your day and week. I'll see you this Thursday at Realm News. The Dark Lord. Signing out. Hey, Realm News fans, it's your host, the Dark Lord, the one who puts the real in realm and expands your mind one block at a time. I am here to tell you that your support means everything. Spread the word by telling friends, liking, and commenting on Spotify or Good Pods. Find me on X, Blue Sky, Reddit, or via email at bio.link/realmnews. For more content, join my Patreon at the Copper, Diamond, and VIP tiers for early episodes, bonus content, and newsletters. Find out more at bio.link/realmnews. No pressure, though. Just keep listening, liking, and sharing. That's more than enough. Happy crafting, and see you at the next Realm News.